as promised, we've got part 2 coming up. So what the hell happened last vlog? I don't know what the heck happened. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I did actually say that in the last vlog. What happened? I think it was just a schoolboy error, unfortunately. Yeah, the last vlog, I rushed it because I was running out of daylight. It was a beautiful day. It was really warm. It was t-shirt weather just about. And yeah, so I rushed it because the sun was going down pretty quickly. Looking back on that video, I had to put it up because I hadn't put up a video for a while. So I thought, well, I need to put a video up just to keep everybody in the loop, keep the consistency kind of going. And in that rush, I don't think I explained the South African import very well or thoroughly. I missed out that you can get when I said that Nelson will never have an R33 GDST, it's not entirely true, because I kind of contradicted myself to say that he had an R33 that he was building up. What I meant to say is that it's never going to be road legal. It'll never be road legal where he can just take it out on the road and drive it. It'll only ever be a track car. You will never be able to legally register them for road use in South Africa. It's just with the way that list and that the classic car, what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, I'm fucking doof, man. Yeah, if it's not in that niche where South Africa seems to think that it's worthy or sought after, then it isn't getting in. The likes of the cars, I know that S15's in amongst them, GTO's in amongst them. You know, those kind of cars, he probably will never own. The only way he would own one legally to be registered on the road is if somebody was to come from abroad. Say, for example, myself, I'm a returning resident to South Africa. If I was to take all of these cars, I could take them with me because I'm a returning resident, and I could sell them on. That is the only way that you could legally have them on the road. Other than that, he stands no chance. So the R33 that he's building up is going to be just nothing but a truck car, unfortunately. Yeah, the streets heaving, got boy racers, and I'm feeling a bit self-conscious because I'm vlogging and everybody's looking at me. Look at that big fancy camera. Does he know what he's doing? So today we're going to crack on actually packaging these coilovers up, because I do need, time is of the essence, and I do need to get them up, weighed, and a quote's done to get them. I'm sorry if the wind is very high because I can see microphone levels are going through the roof. It is a very windy day, so I apologize. Yes, I need to get them packaged up. First and foremost, I think what happened with the last video is that I must have not pressed record, and I must have been rambling around my driveway talking to the camera when it wasn't even bloody recording. Quick interval. The coilovers, they're all done, all packaged up. Now I need to get them in that box, nice and neat, you know. If you're new to this channel, by the way, I'm out of breath. Why the flip am I out of breath? So here's the deal. If you're new to this channel, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing when it comes to working on cars. I break cars more often than not, but we have Skoda, it's a VRS, TDI, but had a few tweaks done recently thanks to a friend of mine called Dan. Maybe show you that one day, small tweaks. We've got the GTO, and the GTO is not mine, it's the girlfriend's car. Yeah, it's modified, I'll give it that, it's modified. I'm trying to play load play because it's one of the things, right? If I get somebody that comes and they're interested in the cars, Annabelle likes to call it that I flex. And I probably do. I am proud, but we've also got Troublemaker. We've also got GTST. Well, I'm talking crap again. They are both GTSTs. They are both 1993s, R33 GTSTs. Both blue. Slightly different shade of blue. The reason why I call them different names is because they're both blue and both heavily modified. And everybody says, oh, which one are we talking about? So I started calling them Troublemaker and GFJ. GFJ is the end of the reg of this car. So that hopefully clears that up of why I call it GFJ. It's the end of the reg, the last 3 letters of the reg. Troublemaker, the reason why I came up with Troublemaker is because when I bought the car, it already had Troublemaker written on the doors. So I just stuck with that name, and that's just become a thing. I don't really have a name for this one. I mean, if you, by all means, drop in the comments what you think the name of this one should be, or should we just keep it simple and just keep it as GFJ? This is the OG Skyline. This is what I started my channel on. I have blown it up twice, and it's just had another rebuild. So what it's waiting for is the hydraulic lifters to be changed, and then a map, then an MOT, and then she's back on the road. But none of that's cheap, and it's one of the reasons what spurred me on to do this and to try and help Nelson out was because somebody was very, very generous to me and gave me a full set of hydraulic lifters for free. You know, and they're not cheap. That's like 540 quid for a set. And so that was a very generous gift to me and towards the build. So that is what spurred on this, and you know, it feels good. It feels good. So we're going to help out Nell Kell. So if you want to, this is another thing I said in the last vlog when I said about this whole thing with coilovers. I'd actually said go and look up and watch his progress on the R33 because he's so much better. I mean, he's already making progress that I could only ever dream of. So if you want to watch that story with him, please, I'll leave all his details in my description so you can go and have a look at his channel. Because he's obviously, he's just a selling point here, right? This guy's got 2 RX-7s, an R33 now, an R32 GTR, and an MR2. So, and then a daily. So the guy's winning. Okay, so we are gonna put these in the box. I am thinking about trying to sneak some other stuff in there. You know, just I'd like, I wish I had more time, because I'd love to be able to get, if people here in the UK are watching him, I would have liked to have got other people, like other subscribers, just to give a little thing, whether it be a key ring, a sticker, or a note, or anything, you know, something stupid, something daft towards the build. I would have loved to have been able to do that, where I could have got stuff sent to me and we could have just stuck it in the box, so that when he opened up the box, there was a whole bunch of surprises for him. I'd love to be able to do something like that. So I am trying to think of things that I could possibly put in the box to help that, to do that. But we'll see. Obviously I don't want to air that because Nelson, you're watching. I know. But this is cool, man. I'm excited about this. So excuse the state of the garden as well. I've been trying to clear up bush, grow up things. Adult things is always not cool sometimes. But I'm going to stop talking crap. I'm going to get these in the box, and then I'm going to go on the hunt and think of what I could probably put in the box. I might put the feelers out on Instagram and see if I can entice some people that watch him here in the UK, because I know that there are people that do watch him here in the UK. See if we can do something, you know, put something in the box for him, some surprises for him. Be cool. Get him to open them up, but just don't do anything that's going to get him into trouble, you know. We'll put a long one in first, I think. Man, a bit of cardboard, and then another long one opposite. Yeah. Oh God. And then another bit of cardboard. Keep it nice and tight. Let's go that way. Then, honestly speaking, I think this box is a bit big, but we're gonna make do. if I can bend that. So that can wedge everything in. Oh. I can wedge that in. That's not going to rattle around. Okay. Well, it's going to work. Now we need to just pack up the edges. Bits of bubble wrap. Random bits of bubble wrap that I've got. Just pack the edges. I'll show you around quickly about my fleet. Not rubbing it in, Nelson, or anything, but we'll show you around. Here we have a whole bunch of modified cars. I shall open all the bonnets. I'm just trying to entice the new visitors to the channel. For all the new subscribers, as I've explained before, this is called Troublemaker. That is what's underneath the bonnet. It's still the 2.5. It's got 26, the RB26 covers on, and a whole bunch of a gritty intake manifold. That's an auto select strut brace. The turbo on this is a Garrett GTX 3076R with a Grady Y pipe, 2 filters. So it's still a single turbo, running 560cc injectors, or 550, I can't remember. They're Evo 6, so it's probably 550 or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. Aluminium radiator, 6 boost manifold, 3-inch exhaust all the way through down to the back box, to a Blitz Nurse spec back box. So yeah, that's Troublemaker. This is GFJ. GFJ I've had since about 2014. It's the first Skyline I bought. It's the car that I started this YouTube channel with, and I've blown it up twice. And yeah, so underneath it's just had another engine build done by MB Motorsport. So underneath the bonnet of this one, it still needs a bit of finishing off, like that oil separator there, that needs changing. Well, not changing, it needs plumbing in. So it's a bit overkill. To the Skyline owners, yes, that's a bit overkill. It's probably not necessary. The reason why I'm doing it is because it works on Troublemaker, and basically I'm copy and pasting. That's it. If it works on one car, and Troublemaker, touch wood, has been pretty reliable for me. So I've got little covers to go over the filters, just like Troublemaker, so they're going to look very much similar. On this one, again, I've got RB26 cam covers on it. This one, however, I've gone for Otaku Garage. You can just see Otaku Garage there. I've gone for their intake kit, which comes with a throttle body, fuel rail, and obviously the intake. And what this car needs is the hydraulic lifters changing, and then it needs a map and then an MOT. The turbo on this one is a Garrett GTX 3071R, again on the 6 boost manifold. Both the Skylines are running Link ECUs, so I'm not sure. The only difference in spec-wise between this car and Troublemaker is Troublemaker's got the Grady intake manifold and is running pond cams, I think 256 pond cams, where this has got standard. GFJ's got standard cams in, and obviously running the Otaku, not the Grady. So and also the injector size. So Troublemaker has 560cc injectors, and this has 1000cc injectors. So I'm not too sure what performance-wise. I don't think this is going to be as high as what Troublemaker is. I'd be happy with anything over 400, to be honest, when it's mapped up. But we'll see how we get on once we get her on the dyno. When that is, I actually don't know. But yeah, this is GFJ. So to clear it up, I'll repeat one more time. Troublemaker, GFJ. Both blue, both modified, and it's very easy for me just to call them by different names as opposed to that blue Skyline. Behind me is another modified car. This is the girlfriend's GTO. It is a twin turbo. Open the bonnet for you. It does need a good polish up and a clean up under the engine bay, but that is the underneath of the GTO. So this has been custom made as well. The intake manifold on this one, The throttle body, there's the throttle body there. Well, on an original GTO, the throttle body is up here somewhere. So this intake manifold, the lower half of the intake, that's been cut off, and that little bit of pipe has been added on. That pipe there has been added on, so it's been completely customized. Again, it's actually running the same injectors as what Troublemaker's running. Yeah, so this was down at 515. So it's weird because this is 515 and Troublemaker's 516 on the dyno. Still running the twin turbo setup. So you've got a turbo down here, tubular there, you can just see it, and then you've got a turbo tucked down the back. 13T turbos, I believe. It's running an HKS ignition amplifier. I can't remember what the ECU is off the top of my head, but it's a New Zealand brand. Mahusive dump valve. That thing sounds immense when this car dumps. It's quite intimidating when you're dicing next to it. I'll show you a quick glimpse of the interior because brighten it up a little bit for you. So here's the interior, dozens of gauges. But yeah, this is the girlfriend's GTO. And on to the next modified car. This is a cork underneath here. What I've had done to this car is unreal. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? For a daily, this is a lot of money spent on it. I'm trying to get my leg up. Oh, I'm only joking. It's just a normal diesel. It's nothing fancy. It's just a normal diesel. But yeah, that's the VRS. That is the family wagon. It has had a map, EGR, delete, DPF, and all that kind of crap. I've had some mods done. In fact, I'll show you quickly on the lights. I didn't know you could do this with VAG cars. I don't even know what I've done with the key. So Dan came around the other night and he did a mod for me. I'm going to unlock the car. And he's put US side markers on. I didn't know that you could do that with these VAG cars. You just plug a bloody OBD reader in and you connect it to your phone, and yeah, he could change a whole bunch of settings via the ECU. It's absolutely mad. Like things with wipers and how they are, I don't know, it's stupid things. But yeah, but that's what VAG gives you. So we've got the Skoda VRS. It's quite a quick car for a diesel. Like I said, it's had a map, so it's running just over 200 brake. It's no slouch, it'll give it that. But anyway, I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna end the vlog there, but I am gonna hold out sealing that box. I've snuck something in there. And I'm gonna get out the sunlight because the light is really harsh. I am going to hold out sealing that box just yet. I can still weigh it with whatever's in it, and I've posted up on Instagram about hopefully trying to get somebody else that might want to put something in there. It doesn't have to be bloody expensive. It could be something daft, something you've made, for God's sake, just to make him laugh, you know what I mean? That's the main thing. If I get any bites on it, I'm obviously not massive on YouTube or Instagram, so if I get any bites on it, it'll be great. If not, hey ho, I'll just put my stuff in there and we'll see how we get on with that. So I will be sealing it in the next couple of days or few days. I'm going to be tying up with Nelson just to see how we get on when that needs to be shipped off. But thank you for joining me on this very cold and windy vlog. It's just a bit of an update. Cars are still here. There's lots of work to be done on all of them, to be honest. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button because that will help me out. And if you ever wonder why people keep saying to you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The like button is very important because the like button, it puts you higher up in the algorithm so that if people search a certain thing and you get suggested videos, you will be higher up in the ranking. That makes sense? That's why people go on about the whole like thing. I hate asking for it. I really do, genuinely do. Yeah, I'm still saying from the last vlog. So please, if you're new and you like the cars, consider hitting the subscribe and follow us, please. Anyway, from me, until next time.